What's up, guys? I'm Crash Course History, and you're watching Alex Bungert. I'm Alex Bungert, and you're watching Crash Course History. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, Andrew Jackson was a man of many trades. He grew up as an orphan, mainly due to most of his family being killed by the British. The death of his family was the main cause for his hatred towards the British. Jackson began his life in South Carolina, where he was born in the Waxhaw settlement. He took place in the Battle of Hanging Rock in the Revolutionary War. He then studied law in North Carolina and was admitted to the bar in 1787. He moved to Nashville, Tennessee in 1788, and that's where he practiced law. He set up his own private practice and married Rachel Robards, who was the daughter of a local colonel. He became pretty wealthy, and he built a mansion called the Hermitage and bought slaves. Jackson served as a major general in the War of 1812. He commanded U.S. forces in a 5-month campaign against the Creek Indians, who were allies of the British. After this was over, he led troops to a victory in the Battle of New Orleans. Let's go to the thought bubble. The Battle of New Orleans technically took place after the war officially ended, but it was before the news of the Treaty of Ghent could reach Washington. The British were advancing towards New Orleans. Jackson's troops were waiting for them, hiding behind thick cotton bales. The bales acted as cover for the American troops, because they absorbed the bullets that the British were firing upon them. While the British were advancing, they became easy targets for Jackson's troops. After they won, Jackson became a hero, and the fame he gained would later help him in his political career. Oh, must be time for the mystery document. All right, let's see what it is this time. The removal of the Indians would be an act of seeming violence, but it will prove in the end of the act of enlarged philanthropy. These untutored sons of the forest cannot exist in a state of independence in the vicinity of a white man. If they will persist in remaining where they are, they may begin to dig their graves and prepare to die. Wow. I have absolutely no clue. He seemed like he kind of supported it, kind of didn't. I'm gonna go with John C. Calhoun. Oh, okay. Well, of course it's wrong. All right. 100% lemon juice. Real lemon. Here we go. Oh, God. That's disgusting. Oh, God, you can stop it now. Okay. He began his political career in 1796, where he was elected as representative. He then became a senator of Tennessee in 1797, followed by becoming the military governor of Spanish Florida. At the time, Jackson was seen as a people's man, a man who embodies the started from the bottom motto. And that's what got him elected president of the United States in 1828. Jackson, one of the most influential presidencies in America. He won alongside John C. Calhoun, who was his vice president. He won by a lot against John Quincy Adams in 1828. When he got into office, he fired about 10% of government officers and replaced them with his own supporters. This was a higher percentage than most of his predecessors. Jackson established a new principle of vetoing legislation as a matter of policy rather than if it was unconstitutional or not. He vetoed several bills that he believed were too costly, and by 1835, he paid off the national debt. Jackson was also very set on removing Native Americans from the U.S. to the west of the Mississippi River. Congress authorized the Indian Removal Act in 1831. This act led to the Trail of Tears, which was where Native Americans were forced to walk to their reserve in Oklahoma. Henry Clay at the time was working on trying to reauthorize the Second Bank of the United States. But Jackson thought the bank was a corrupt system and vetoed the renewal. And after a big struggle, Jackson was able to take the bank down. He faced the threat of South Carolina seceding over the Tariff of Abominations, which is what his opponents called it. But this was all settled after two things. The tariff was amended, and Jackson maybe sort of threatened to use the military on South Carolina if it tried to secede. Many people believe that he was the only elected official to represent all of the people. Well, guys, I hope you learned a lot and certainly enjoyed this video. I'm Alex Bungert, and this is Crash Course History. Bye-bye. Crash Course U.S. History is a Fake Studios production. The script was written by myself, Alex Bungert. Research was done as a collaboration between myself, Emma McClintock, and Haiji Walters. Chris Hahn edited this video, and music was made by Mason Ramsey, the Walmart yodeling kid. Thanks for watching.